Good morning, guys. Summer here, owner of Greensboro Downtown Yoga, coming to you for today's Slow Flow class. Just a quick reminder, if you are new to our channel, welcome. Thank you for being here. And we would love it if you hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it so you get notified anytime we go live or add new content to the channel. Also, we are extremely grateful to each and every one of you for joining us for our live classes, for tuning in with our partnerships with other organizations here in Greensboro, and to those of you who have supported our fundraising efforts along the way. GoFundMe has a grant opportunity for small businesses who are fundraising and meet certain goals, and we would really, really appreciate your support in helping us get that grant from GoFundMe. There's a link below, and even a small donation of a couple dollars will help us in reaching that goal and receiving the grant from GoFundMe. So I really appreciate that. You can probably hear it in my voice. I've got a really bad sinus infection this morning, so I'm going to do everything I can to get us through strong and with ease, but I might stop a lot to drink some water. So today, slow flow, and all this week, I'm focusing on this idea of rotation and how we can open up through our mid-back to get better rotation through our neck and spine. We've also got some great chest opening. So what you'll definitely want to have nearby is a strap. That can be a towel, a blanket, a dog leash, a belt, anything that you have nearby that can help you. And then a block will be really nice for something we're going to do towards the end of class. If you have a book or something, that will work just as well. So let's do this. We're going to start standing today. So find just a comfortable standing position. Let's bring your feet right under your hips. Stand up tall. Place your feet into the mat. Just allow your eyes to shut. Visual scan of your body. See what might be feeling really good today. If there's an area that's feeling tight or tired, allow yourself to just start swaying side to side. Your feet might lift off the floor a little bit. Just be aware of how your feet feel into the ground, how your body responds. Maybe your shoulders start to move, your head starts to move. This is letting go of control when we allow our body to just sway and naturally move. Shift your weight now so you sway forward and back. You lift up your heels, you lift up your toes a little bit. And start to allow that to move into your whole body. Maybe you fall off balance a little bit. And I think that's one of the fun parts of this. Start to sway side to side, front and back. Just kind of move through the whole thing. Maybe your feet go wider. You kind of make this in a way that feels good to you. In a kind of weirdly good way, right? Let's keep feet flat on the floor. Bring your sway to the stop. Big deep inhale as you roll your shoulders back. Make those arm circles big. You start to feel movement into your shoulders. Maybe your eyes are open, maybe they're shut. It's really what feels good for you. Allow your hands to rest by your side. Find that. Focus on your breath. Inhale through your nose. Traditional Ujjayi breath is an exhale out your nose. Maybe it feels better for you to exhale out your mouth. Just breathe. Big deep inhale as your arms reach overhead. Exhale as you lengthen over to one side. Inhale, come center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale, come back to center. Hands come to heart center. You're gonna step your feet out wide. Lift your arms up, big deep inhale. Exhale as you bend your knees, you side stretch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, feel that great long expansion between your ribs. Inhale, come center. Exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale, reach. We're going to add into this. So our standing flow today is going to be in this wide position right here, one of them. Inhale. Don't worry about how deep you bend your knees. It's just about getting a little bit of movement right here. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turn your body to the front of the mat. Reach and push your hands away. So you find this long line, and then you're going to just kind of like a wave, pull back. So it's like this wave, just pushing and pulling. Start to allow your elbows to come back by your ribs. You open your chest to the sky. It's a little bit from like a Tai Chi world or a dance type move. It doesn't need to look a certain way. It's about movement into your ribs. Let's do one more. Inhale, rise to center. Both feet forward. Exhale, reach to the side, bend your knees. Be subtle, be gentle with this. Exhale. I have a tendency to like grip my hands really bad, especially in something like this. And that's my challenge to you, is can we be subtle? Let's go to the back of your mat. Push and pull. And it's like this wave just rolling along. You'll see our quote for the day. It's to slow down and enjoy the spin. And I think that's such a fun little quote in a move, something like this. If you take it slow and you enjoy the nuance of the movement, you will get so much out of it. Let's do one more. Come back to center, big deep inhale. Bend your knees, reach to the right. Lift up high. Now see, can you go just a little deeper in your legs? Inhale, reach, turn to the front of the mat 2 times. Press and pull. Maybe your front foot lifts. Center, side bend. Use your breath. Feel the space between your ribs. To the back of the mat now. 2 times. Reach and gather. Reach up high. We're going to add into this flow. Hands come down to heart centers. Your hands come onto your thighs. Look over your back shoulder. Come to center. Look over your opposite shoulder. So you're getting just this little lift in the center and then lower down as you rotate around the middle of your spine and find that rotation. I find this to be one of these really enjoyable moves that sometimes we just don't do enough of in life. You're getting that pressure onto your hand that pushes your knee back. So you get a little stretch into your hip as we also open up around the spine. One more time each side. Come back to center. Both hands on thighs right now. Push out on your knees and you're going to shift side to side. Just in this little shift. Your shoulders might be up near your ears. And that's something I don't oftentimes say to do. But in this move, it's actually good. We're getting movement into our ankle joints, our hip joints, our knee joints. It's not about how low you are, it's about getting the shift. Let's come back to center. Big deep inhale. Reach over to one side. Let's reach our right arm. Lift up tall. Left arm reaches. Inhale to the front of the room 2 times, wave. We're going to call this your wave. Reach up tall. Exhale, right arm to the side. Now take your left arm and it reaches to your knee. Inhale, so it's crossing the body. Inhale, look to the sky. Wave to the back of your mat. Come center. Hands go to thighs. Look over your left shoulder. And center. Look over your right shoulder. Come back, center. Both hands push on your legs. Shift. So a very different type of flow, right? We're slow and gentle through these movements, but we're getting heat into our body. Let's come back, center. Roll up one more time. Reach the right arm, lengthen your left hand to your right knee. Lift. Find that great side stretch. Wave to the front. Reach. Reach. Now reach hands to the front of the mat. Turn your back foot parallel and come to warrior 2. Find this really subtle, gentle warrior 2. It's the first time we've been here today. We're still trying to get heat into our legs. So don't worry about how deep you go, but instead think about the positioning of your feet. This front heel is in line with the heel of the instep of our back foot. And just sink. Reach forward, then lift and arch, look up and back. Sun warrior. Lift your chest, inhale, come back to warrior 2. Do that again, reach to the front, feel the slide of your rib cage. Lift up and back. One more time. I'm noticing the light's not as well on me today, so my pants and body are kind of blending in together, but I hope you can tell how I've got that shift. Inhale forward, lift to center. Exhale, come down, your hands come to your thighs, look over your left shoulder. Center right shoulder. Come in, push out, shift. Reach our arms high to the sky. Left arm over to the side. And tall. This time you're getting deeper into your movement. Reach high. Go to the back of your mat 2 times with that wave. Stay to the front. Square your back foot and find warrior 2. Front knee right over the center of your front foot. Slide your rib cage forward as you inhale, so you get that like you're going across a bookshelf. Exhale, open up to sun warrior. With this, you feel that space in between your rib cage. Exhale, warrior 2. Slide forward as you inhale. Exhale, reach back. Again, be subtle, be gentle. Your eyes look to your hand. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Come all the way into center. Exhale your hands to your thighs. Look over your left. Look over your right. Stay center shift. Feel that movement. Hopefully you've started to gain heat into your body a little bit. Because in this slow flow, really it's just about slowing down our movement, really being focused on how well we do it. We're still connecting breath to movement. We're still moving with intention. It just is a little slower. Lift up high, inhale. Right arm over. This is your last time. We add something and then we don't see this anymore. Reach up. Shift, wave to the front. Wave. Reach as far as you can in this warrior two. Slide your ribcage forward as you inhale. Exhale. Back bend to our sun warrior. It's about feeling the expansion between the ribcage. I've said that a couple times to really help you think about not just kind of being here with your arm, but lifting and arching. Big deep inhale. Exhale, your front arm comes onto your front leg. Lengthen the arm overhead. Sit low into your front leg. More important here than reaching the floor, you notice I'm not actually taking you down to the floor, is the openness in the chest. What we oftentimes see people do is hunch over right here, especially if you spend a lot of your time behind computers. You want to open up the chest and reach the arm long overhead. That's going to be a more accurate and more vigorous, isn't necessarily the word I want, but more active place than being in a hunched over position incorrectly. Reach your bottom arm so it comes out underneath. Feel a little bit of strength into that front leg, right? Hold right here. Now lift to center. Exhale, hands come to thighs. Let's look over your back shoulder. Okay, let's do that to the back. And then we are done with this little type of flow. Come center. Hold and shift. I love the shift. Each time, can you get more movement into your ankle joints? Can you see where you can go just a little bit deeper? Let's come back to center. Inhale, lift. Left arm overhead. Reach, rise, center. You know this move. Allow it to be graceful. Go to the back of the room. Reach and pull. Stay forward. Windmill to warrior two. Lower down. Be in this place of strength and grace. Inhale, reach your front arm forward. Feel that slide along the table. Exhale as you arch and look to the sky. How about your front knee? Keep it pushed out over the center of our front foot. Inhale, bring ourselves forward. Exhale to extended side angle. Again, open up. You notice this front arm is on my leg, and my elbow and my hand are both facing forward. That just gives a little bit better placement for the shoulder joint than being here and out to the side. It's a little bit more neutral and natural. Push down with this stabilizing hip. Use your breath right here. Think think of what it is that you're slowing down for. As we reach our bottom arm up, feel the strength. Open your chest. Come back to center. Sit low. Hold right here. We're going to do just a few more shifts, but now your hands are off your legs. So you'll notice, for those who are new to practicing with me, sometimes my left foot comes off the ground. That's because I have a pin and 3 cadaver ligaments from 2 reconstructive ankle surgeries. It's just the biomechanics of my body. If I could keep it down, I would, but a pin is preventing it. So pay attention sometimes to what my right foot does. This is where we want to be a little bit more. Bring your hands to our legs, keep shifting. Start to go just a little bit deeper. Little bit deeper. Right. Can your forearms come onto your legs? Ooh, that's deep, right? Hips. Come back to center. Roll yourself up. Remember that because we are going to go back to something like that later. Grab your strap. And you can stay facing front. We're just going to lift one heel at a time. The strap, just have it. And start to roll. I'm turning just so you can see this a little more. Just start to roll across your foot. You can't see that better. So we're getting just this kind of little dynamic movement into our ankles, into our feet. We're getting ready to go into a balance series. And this balance series is going to include lots of need for stabilizing into our feet. And we want to think about how our toes and our feet help us in balance. Let's lift one heel at a time. Stand up tall. Look up to the kind of edge of the ceiling. When we look up, we open our chest. So especially in balances, a lot of times people say look down at the bottom of the floor, which is fine, but you start to close your chest, just subconsciously. But looking up allows the chest to be open, which is such a prouder, stronger, better posture position. Let's do one more. Now feet land on the floor. Lift your right leg. Hold. Place your foot down. Lift your left leg. So you're finding just that little bit of movement of shifting from one side to the other. Now you're going to take your strap into your hand. So mine is long, and that's okay. It's about shoulder distance apart right here. Both feet on the ground at this moment. Lift your right leg. Knee is bent. You're going to rotate, look towards that side. Come back to center. Lower down. So if you notice this movement, it's coming from the middle of my back. I'm not just moving my head. Come back to center and lower. I'm going to do it from the side so you can see this. If I was just moving my head, it would look like this, right? But by moving my mid-back, I'm getting my arms to come with me. And as a person who's really tight in my mid-back, I know that I can sometimes just let my neck do the movement if I don't consciously think about it. Let's do one more time just like this. Press your foot that's on the floor into the ground and suction cup your arch up. Last one right here. Shoulder blades inched together. Come back, center, lower down. Take the strap onto the bottom of your right foot. You're gonna press the strap straight, and we lift our leg and lower our leg. So right here, it's about how straight we can get the knee. If this is as high as we can get it before the knee wants to start to bend, that's as high as you bring it. I would rather that than this. Because as we're getting ready to go into kind of this rotational place, we want to have stretch behind our knee. Hold this leg lifted. Take the strap into your left hand. Open your right arm back. So again, it's that same feel, that same mid-back rotation. Look over your shoulders as much as you can. Just bring your hand back to center. Grab the strap with your right left hand. Open out to the side. I'm turning so you guys can see this just a little better. So leg is opened out to the side. Then we start to bring our hand to the ground. As you push your foot into the strap, you start to lean down. And you might teeter-totter and fall, and that's okay. Come back to center. Take the foot out of the strap. The knee is going to cross at the other knee for eagle arm or for eagle legs. You want your hands to just be at heart center. Do this from the side, I think you can see it better. You're going to drop down. As you do, your inner thighs squeeze together even more. Then lift yourself up out of that. Drop down. You see what my leg is doing. So can you see how when I'm going down, this leg is squeezing even more? That's my inner thighs causing that to move. As I come up, I lose that inner thigh connection and my leg starts to go out. Let's do it one more time. Come all the way up. Shake out your foot. And let's do all that on the other side. So start off with the strap on the bottom of your left foot. Press your right foot into the floor as we simply lift and lower the leg. As you hear again, think about look up to the top of the room. Shoulders are down away from our ears. Hold this one up. Grab the strap with your right hand. Now again, it's not about how high this leg is. It's about you finding where your leg straight and you can start to allow rotation. Some days you might be higher than others. And that's okay. Push your foot into the ground as you spiral and rotate. Back to center. Open your leg out to the side. You might be a moment until my foot was starting to cramp. Open your leg out to the side. Start to lift your leg and lean down. Again, it's not necessarily about going low, especially with the strap on in your hand. It's about keeping your chest open. Come back to center. Release the strap. Cross your knee. Hands heart center. As you sit down, squeeze your inner thighs together. Stand back up. Sit back down. We're going to do it 2 more times. You breathe. You find your focal point. Apparently my arms need to be assisting me today on this side, and you might as well. Come up one more time. Sink down low. release the shape. Good job, guys. Let's come to the front of your mat. Place the strap off to the side. Big deep inhale as our arms reach overhead. Grab hold of your right wrist and lift it over to the side. Come up to center. Sometimes rotation isn't necessarily about the physical rotation, but it's about opening up the muscles that are needed so that we can rotate really well. And that's what those side bends are all about. Inhale up tall. Exhale as you forward fold. Just hang here for a moment. Maybe you grab your elbows and you shift weight side to side, or you hang. Come back to center, bend your knees, place your hands on the floor, step your knees back to all fours. We're not doing any chaturanga today, so enjoy that. Hands under our shoulders, knees under hips. Take your right arm, lift to the sky. Now you might have noticed I just stepped my knees wider. That's what I need to do to be able to open up in my mid-back because I'm so tight. Rotate your wrist. Maybe your head looks down to the floor and then up to the sky. Big deep inhale as you arch. Exhale, this hand threads underneath your left. Your left hand reaches to the front of the mat. We get this great press into our front hand as if you're pushing the mat away from you. Inhale, that that left hand comes under your shoulder. Lift back up into your spinal rotation. Exhale as your hand comes to the floor. Let's do the other side. Lift up. Find rotation around the middle of your back. Exhale as you thread through. Oh, we forgot to do our wrists. And that's such an important thing to do because our wrist gets so tight. Thread our arm through. Reach our right arm forward and look under your armpit. So in this position, you're trying to feel that movement into the middle of your back. You're pressed into your hand so that your shoulder opens even more. Bring your right hand under your shoulder. Lift up onto all fours. And then lay down onto your tummy. Place your hands under your forehead. Lift your right leg up. And then lower it down. Lift and lower. Now, if you're starting to feel pressure into your lower back, easiest thing to do is don't take your leg as high. Other thing to think about is how you squeeze your butt in the lift. And just be here in this moment. Attentive to what your body is doing, knowing that each day is an opportunity for it to do something a little different. One more. Place both feet on the ground, hands come under shoulders, lift up to a sphinx. Press your hands into the mat as your chest lifts. Lower ourselves back down. Lift back to all fours. Lift your right leg behind you so your toe is on the floor. Now lift and lower. So it's the same move you were just doing. We're kind of trying to prep you for the scorpion that we're going to do in a few minutes. But we're want our back to be neutral. So we pull our abdominal muscles in, and we find this long line from head to toe. Take your leg, lift it up, now tap it out to the side, and then you're going to come up and over and tap it behind your leg. When we go into scorpion, if it just does not feel good to you, this is what I want you to come back to. So I'm going to call this the rainbow. It's a way to remind you to come back to this if it's a better choice on your body. And I haven't said that, but I hope that you have felt that way. Everything we do is the choices that you find and what works on your body. And this slow flow, it is a very gentle. I'm trying not to do super complex things, but enough that you might have found you needed to change things on your body. Even like I said, my foot that needed to lift at that one moment. Let's keep our legs center. Lower down. Lift your left leg. So extend. Pull the abdominal muscles in as you push into your hand that's on the floor. It becomes really easy to kind of sink down and shift into this hip. And then we're getting out the work. We're letting go of the work that we're trying to do and engaging into our back. Take our leg, lift, cross, and over. So rainbow. As you do this, make sure you don't start to drop in the center. You continue that lift and lower around. One more. Keep your legs center, lift, and then lower. Let's just sit back to child's pose for a moment. Feel the reach of your arms to the front of the mat. Roll up so you are seated on top of your knees. We're going to do this kind of little flow that's going to be from your knees. So it's a little bit different. If it just really bothers you to be sitting here on the knees and you want to do this standing, you actually can do it all standing. It's just a little bit different right here. So I want us to be kind of near the back edge of our mat to start. Big deep inhale as we look to the sky. Exhale as we do, step the right foot forward. Lean into that. Lift up tall, step the foot back. Left foot. So notice I'm getting this kind of stretch and then rise. Use your breath. You might find that it's hard to get that leg to kind of swing out. That's part of what I'm working on. Your hands might need to be here and kind of assist you, and that's all right. Part of this is getting that hip mobility. Big deep inhale, stay on your knees. Exhale, you're going to back bend and reach towards your back heel. Look towards that foot. Inhale, rise. Exhale, other side. Inhale, lift. Right leg steps forward. Hold right here. Your left hand comes to the inside of your foot. Rotate as you look up towards your top hand. Push, just like we did in that extended side angle, where we were trying to get our chest to be as open to the side. Same thing right here. Inhale, come center. Lift your arms high. Exhale, lean back. Reach forward, left leg. Hand comes to the floor. Reach to the sky. You're at home, if you've got a blanket or something you want under your knee, go for it. Support it as you need to. Let's come back to center. Lean back. Inhale, right hand reaches to your foot. Come back up. Step immediately right foot forward. Left hand to the ground as you open up. Inhale, center. Stay here. Hands come heart center. Tuck your back toe. Your elbows are going to come to the outside of your leg. Now, maybe that's not a comfortable place for you and you want to go back to this position right here. Please do. Find what works for you. Press and open your chest. Lower your back knee. Lift your arms high. Inhale. Exhale, step back to your kneel. Lift your arms. Left hand reaches to the back foot. Look towards your hand. Reach high. As you do, step your left foot forward. Then right hand to the inside of your foot. Open up. Come back to center, hands heart center. Tuck your back toe and press into your hands. I think it's really beneficial for us in life to take different pathways to do things that we're used to, which is why this flows from a kneeling position. It's similar to do a standing flow that we're used to. But it just changes the body, it changes the challenge a little bit. Come back to center. Lift your arms high. Inhale. Exhale back. Arms come high. We're going to add into it. Reach back. Right hand. Lengthen forward. Come straight into the lift of the back knee and the rotation. Hold right here. Hold. Lower your back knee. Hand comes to the floor. Sit yourself backwards, and then forward. Get that stretch behind your back leg. Now maybe having hands on the floor is a little much. You can use a block to kind of assist. Or your hands can just be on your thigh. Come forward. Step your front foot back. So now you're in a plank position. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale. Roll yourself up so you are kneeling again. Inhale, rise. Look at that other side. Left hand. Step your foot forward. Lean into it as you tuck your back toe and find a rotation. Press your hands together even more to get more spinal rotation. Be purposeful in this place. Come back to center. Lower your back knee. Settle back and forth. You look to the sky. Remember that wave that we were earlier? Can you find that same kind of wave-like feel? We all have a few friends that we've known forever and a day, and I've got, at this point, that I still regularly talk to, two friends who I've known longer than I've known my husband, which is a long time. One of them not much longer, because we met my husband and I together. But anyways, she sent me a message yesterday on Instagram saying, or she texted me, but saying, your flows, they're just like a little dance. And she knew me when I was a dance major at UNCG. And I was like, yeah, I feel like I'm just channeling my inner dancer in some ways. I think that is what this to me feels like, is that wave. come forward. Step your foot back. Plank position. Hold the plank. Sit back to child's pose. Roll yourself. There's one last little element that we're adding into this flow. Inhale, be a wave, be the fluid movement that you can to step forward, tug, twist. Press your back heel to the back of the room. Lower your knee, lift your arms, settle down 2 times, just forward and back, or backwards and forwards technically. Stay forward. Take your back leg, step it beside. Now you're just going to kind of walk yourself down to a Sphinx position. Hold right here. Lift your chest. Make sure there's nothing right beside me for this. Lower yourself all the way down to your mat. Lift your right leg off the mat. Bend your knee, and you're going to let that leg start to open up. Then your right arm lifts and crosses. Your left arm can go straight. How much spiral twist you have in this really is your shoulders and your back. Don't force it, but allow the gravity to just kind of gently pull you into that position. Remember, rainbow, that's where you can be. If this is not a comfortable place for you right now, go back to that kneeling rainbow. That foot lifts and tap. Hands come back under shoulders. Let's come back onto our tummy. Sit back to child's pose. Hold for a few more moments right here. We're going to do that all on the other side, and then we have one last little flow. Roll ourselves up. Inhale, hands to the sky. Exhale, left arm reaches back. Look to your foot as your hip pushes forward. Step into your left leg. Lift up and rotate. You find the dance. You find the joy. Lower your back knee. Walk forward and backwards. But slow down so that we can enjoy the spin, so that we can enjoy these moments. And that is what this kind of like slow, milky place is all about. Step back, lower down. Find space. If you wanted to do a chaturanga, you could have. I just didn't want to today. And more so, not because of just not wanting the strength aspect of it. One of the reasons that I oftentimes ditch chaturangas is because I'm going to do something to show you this because apparently I feel like telling you. Let's go right here. You notice sometimes, especially when we start to fatigue, shoulders start to hunch up. And it also is a push movement, meaning our shoulders start to round forward. And I've been doing things today to try to avoid that. So that's the actual reason, not just because I don't want you to do a push-up. Because I'll do push-ups all day, I love them. But purpose. Lower down. Go ahead, extend your arms out. I think that'll be easier for you than starting with your head on the floor, your hands underneath. Let's lift our left leg. Bend, start to rotate. Find that spiral twist. Remember, find rainbow. If this is not comfortable on your back, it oftentimes is a very uncomfortable place for people who sit a lot, who just you don't work on this type of move. But it's a really important one. If you think about, you stay right there. If you think about some of our more advanced moves and something like knee into this movement, that's all you're doing. It's just on the ground. Let's come back to center and all sit back to child's pose. Come back to center. Let's grab our block if you have it. If not, you can do this without it as well, but just a little bit more comfy on the block. All right, so the block is going to go kind of in the middle of our back. We're going to lay back on it. This is fish, so you might stay right here. This is kind of best position fish to just get started in this. You could start to lengthen your legs out. And then depending on how your chest is feeling, you start to allow the weight of gravity to lean you back. Ooh, those who know I've been dealing with a neck injury that I'm recovering from, it's not liking that today, maybe because I'm not feeling great. But I'm going to stay right here. If you are choosing to go into fish, full fish doesn't use a block. It has your arms underneath you supporting the lift. Let's all release wherever we are. Take the block out from under our back. Roll down to our back. Hug our knees to our chest. So my dad called me out. It was funny. I said the other day in class to do this and give yourself a great big hug, and talked about how, we're missing that human connection that's hugs these days because we can't. I said that I was a hugger, and apparently my dad. So my mom is doing the work, doing the class. My dad is in bed next to her. He had a stroke, and so he's getting up and getting ready. And he hears that, and he sits up and is like, "No, you are not a hugger." I was like, "All right, Dad, you called me out. You are true. Open your arms." He's like, "You have to tell it." Okay, he didn't fully say that. He has aphasia, so his sentences are limited, but we know what he's saying. Essentially, it was like, "All right, Dad, I'll tell everyone that you called me out and that I am not a hugger." Husband agreed. But maybe you are. Maybe you really are missing that human connection. Bring your knees back to center. Cross to the other side. This is that last opportunity to feel the spinal rotation. This is the most relaxed position we have done it in. Notice it's still about opening up the rib cage. Bring your knees back to center. Extend your right leg to the ground. Your left knee hugs in. And you're going to take that knee out to the side so it kind of opens. And then it comes up and over. You cross. Same place you just were, but you'll notice it's a little bit deeper into that side rotators. Take your head, look to your left shoulder. You can bend your knee if you want. You could also hook your foot kind of around, but you find the way that you get a little deeper into those side, those rotation muscles. Come back to center. Hug your right knee into your chest, your left knee goes long. Let your knee fall out to the side. Your knee come up and over, cross. And just observe your body. Does this shoulder lift off the floor or is it on the ground? Are you able to just be relaxed on this side or is this side tighter? Bring your knees back to center. Hug both in. Allow your legs to reach long in front of you. Your hands come by your sides for our final Shavasana. And I know on the other side of that camera you're wanting to roll up your mat and just peace out. I really encourage you, please stay with me. Because this Shavasana is our recentering moment. Your mind might be wandering to the to-do lists, but stay present. Focus solely on your breath. Little by little, bring awareness to your fingers, to your toes. Let them wiggle and feel the space. Bring movement into your entire body where you lift your arms overhead. You get this great side stretch and then the other. Hug your knees to center in that last gratitude hug. Your knees fall to one side. And bring yourself to a seated position. Sit tall. And just to finish right here, tip your head, your ear to one shoulder. Come to center. Other side. Feel the length down your neck. Come to center. Chin to chest. Center. Eyes to sky. Back to center. Sit up tall. One great big gratitude. Inhale. Exhale. Thank you guys so much for moving slow, enjoying the slowness and the subtlety that allows us to get a little deeper into our movements. We explored waves and flows, spins and twists. Take that with you as you go into the rest of this day or the start of a new day. Until next time, I'm Summer. Thank you.